Let's just see if anybody can translate what I've got on my screen. It's an alien computer interface. Wait, I haven't tested it. Will it scale up? It kind of does. Okay, does that help? Can you help me figure this out? I mean, I assume you'd be able to translate this code on screen as I get a notification over here with my mic that I forgot to move in front. I remember everything except for moving the mic in front of me. Apologies for that. Any guesses as to what this is? What this says? Here, let me go ahead and hit refresh. Does that help at all? Does this give you any hint? Does this help you figure out exactly what's going on with this interface? No? Okay, let me hit refresh again. What about this one? No? This one? Okay, this one's got to make sense. It has to. This interface right here. No? That one? This one. That one for sure. What about this one? Maybe? Okay, that one. What am I doing here? What am I doing? Tell you what I'm doing. I'm showing you what I've built over the past couple of days. This is an alien computer terminal that I vibe coded using Google Gemini. And every time you hit refresh, every single time you hit refresh, it's a different interface with different panels. So different layouts, different panels. They'll go full screen if you want, different colors. I mean, obviously a limited set, not like truly unlimited. But I thought it'd be kind of neat. I was like, and then I've run into this bug. This is one bug that I've yet to squish. Every so often when I hit refresh, a layout squishes the panels in the lower right, and I've yet to figure out what that is. But a couple of refreshes later, and I'm on to a new interface, different color. Some of the things are more easy to pick up or discern than others. And I've been making various adjustments, but this is pretty much it. This is living on the web. I haven't uploaded it yet to the arcade, but I can do just that. Let's go ahead and launch the arcade to show you what I'm talking about. If you've not tried any of the apps yet, you should. I think from the last broadcast, I think I launched MakerDeck STL, right? You can upload an STL file. Like I've got, no, that's an object file. Let's see here. What's a good STL? Here's a good STL. A Benchy, that's a TIE fighter, Darth Vader's TIE fighter, Darth Vader's Benchy. You could do all sorts of things like change the light patterns and frequency, the number of lights, rotate it around, capture it. Not like physically, but then you can see the star field behind it. So that was integrated. You can zoom in, zoom out, any STL file that you have, which if you're into 3D printing, that's what you use. Or if you're not into 3D printing, just press run demo, and then it'll load the Chris Pirillo little guy. I can also adjust different speeds. So he's rotating throughout space. There we go. Who would not want a rotating Chris Pirillo Muppet character at all? Anyone? I'd assume you'd want that. Anyway, so that was recently uploaded and integrated in the arcade. But I can't remember if I did the broadcast last time for that. Since I now have, if you didn't notice, when you go to the arcade, everything's every time you go to the arcade, it's a completely random order. And I did that just, for discovery and like, oh, I was here yesterday. And oh, I didn't notice this. And so, hopefully we'll increase discovery. So the first thing that we need to do is go ahead and bring that alien computer terminal live and in real time. So I am going to go ahead and let's go back here. So you can look at something interesting. Let me see if I can get a better interface. See, there's that bug again that I've yet to fix. There's a cool one. It's all random. All of it's completely random. I thought it was cool, Lorburn. And thanks for being around, Pixel, all week. Appreciate it. Hey, 3D Medic Vince. Hey, I've been having a problem with one of my bamboo printers. I got to find a bamboo expert. Oh. But I am printing with the new filament from Polymaker. It's currently on my printer. The HTPLA. And I just printed a Mythosaur skull that I've got to assemble that can withstand the heat, so I can leave it in the front yard or the car. and it won't melt, which is really nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this integrated. As Rocket, my dog, is barking. Where? There we go. Yeah, edit, view and edit. I actually have to copy and paste a few things in here. Can I view the source? Yes, I can. So I've got tags and stuff in here, and everything should be ready to go for the most part, including the description. So that's kind of what I was looking for first as I go to integrate this. And it doesn't matter now which order I have it in. Although I think this is the creative app number 8. I'm pretty sure. Alien Computer Terminal. Category creative, image URL is going to be Alien Computer Terminal. I think that's... Oh, just Alien Computer. Okay. I should use parody when I do this. I haven't quite been as consistent as I should, but I'll come back to it. It's just more vibe coding this stuff to just see it happen. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to copy and paste this from the source code into the arcade so that y'all can start playing with it right away. Alien computer. Oops. I almost linked the wrong one. Oops. This is what happens when you use Notepad basically to edit your files. I'm sure there are way better ways of doing it. There we go. I don't need that many. Hopefully that's not too long. 3D. Okay, what do I call this? What would I call it? Computer fun simulator, I guess. Theoretically, that worked. I'm hitting save, overwriting the file, and is Alien Computer Terminal in here? Yes, right there. There we go. Filling the entire. I don't need entire browser window. I can take that out. Now if I hit refresh right there. So now you can launch it. Let's hit refresh. Just stomping out a few bugs. There we go. Now it's at the top. Look at that. Experience an interactive randomized retro sci-fi dashboard with an alien aesthetic filling the entire window. And then we click launch. It worked. And it's a completely different dashboard. So head over to arcade.pirillo.com or pirillo.com/arcade. They'll bounce to the same spot. You'll find the new Alien Computer Terminal app available, and you can launch it and play with it and have fun with it. It's there. It's yours. It's yours to have fun with. And like I had it pulled up in a video that I did yesterday. It's just kind of like a background. I was like, I wanted something interesting in the background without like using any specific software. And so it was a great thing to put up on my screen. I thought it was kind of neat to put up on the screen. I thought it was rather unique, if you will. Maybe I'm the only one that thought it was interesting. But, hey, Sakib, good to see you. I'm now making little product, including this one. What gave me the idea for this? Actually, I can say this. Pixel, you inspired what I did here. You inspired this little app. Except for this bug that I've yet to figure out. Maybe you can figure it out. Maybe you can figure it. You got the HTML now. Maybe you can figure out how to squash that dang bug. But what I did was I loaded you had the X-Wing, the X-Wing piloting computer, right? And I thought that's kind of neat. I'm wondering how CSS could redo it. And then I kind of rejiggered and I'm like, oh, that's kind of neat. And I kind of went through it. I'm like, yeah, that kind of sucks. And I wasn't really thrilled with it. I'm like, you know what would be interesting? Something like it. And it built something like that. And I'm like, ooh, you know what would be really interesting is a whole dashboard of these alien, interfaces, right? With the CRT effect and everything in a monochromatic, screen. And just kind of went from there. And so I've got 50 different layouts, 50 different panels at this stage. A couple of them I'm not really thrilled about that I'd like to adjust, but figuring out which one is which, I haven't quite gotten that far. I think it would be overkill, quite honestly, at this point. But it works on mobile. And I noticed that the only way of effectively clearing the cache without having another interface pop up is actually like doing a hard reset, like a hard refresh, like shift refresh. Yeah, you inspired this. So that's kind of what I enjoy about vibe coding, quite honestly, is just jumping in, trying something, and then iterating. So the Alien Computer Terminal is now yours to play with. The next thing I wanted to move on to, unless something else comes up and like, oh, you know what? That would also be neat. I've got my scratch pad of sorts of things that I kind of want to try that I thought would be interesting, but it may take a bit more than what I can do in a single HTML file. Yeah, I mean, I've done some brainstorming, like interesting 3JS simulations. You know, emulate a command line interface would be kind of fun. Doing a Kix QIX kind of game, an optical illusion, random optical illusion generator. So, for example, this is going to send me down the path. Okay. Create a random optical illusion generator in a single HTML file, JavaScript, CSS, no external dependencies. Every time the browser refreshes, it's a different and true optical illusion. I don't know if this is going to work. And Claude has yet to impress me. In fact, let's go ahead and pit Claude against Gemini. Gemini's kind of been really kind of flaky for me. Okay, so we'll put it in Canvas. So we're launching Canvas. Go back to Claude. Claude's already building. I like how Claude, when it edits, it doesn't edit the whole document. It just goes and just changes what you need to change. But it is not. I know Claude, they just released 4, but I've yet to be impressed with what I've done. I've yet to be impressed. Okay, let's see here. Here are some illusion ideas. Okay, so we're going to start with 3 to 5 distinct illusions. So now it's fleshing it out and it's building it. I'll go in and add the other stuff, you know, after the fact, but just want to see if I can get it working. And then this is probably going to get fleshed out too, as like 50 random optical illusions in the browser. And that's when I start pushing the limits of these platforms. They start choking. But in going back and forth between Gemini and Claude, I'm more impressed with how Claude edits by line versus Google Gemini, which re-edits the whole dang thing every single time. I'm sure that'll be addressed in a future update, but okay, here we go. I've created a comprehensive random optical illusion generator. Produces 8 different types of classic optical illusions. Each time you hit refresh or click new illusion, you'll see. So this is it. Okay, that's a fun one. You can't really tell, though. You kind of have to be closer to this. Oh, whoa. That'll get you dizzy. Okay, that's turning, I guess, but it's kind of hard to see. I like that one. That's a nice one. Oh, yeah, that's a dot one. Uh-oh. Caught an error. Claude gave me an error, so I'll just copy and paste it back in there. Okay, here we go. Okay, I can see the optical illusion there. I hit refresh. How is this an optical illusion? What's the optical illusion? I don't get it. Yeah, see, it's hard to say. This one I know is an optical illusion because there are dots that appear in between. It's hard to... If you stare, there are dots at the intersections of the squares. Have I checked out WebSim? No, I've not checked out WebSim. Oh, hey, glad to see you here. Welcome in. Yeah, that is the optical illusion, Nick, no doubt. The hell? Hang on, it's called WebSim? Okay, let's go. WebSim. Oh, look at that, I Googled. Oh, see, this is cool. This will be great for inspiration. Oh, yeah. That's what I was gonna do. That's another one I was gonna try. So I don't know about this optical illusion thing. This may need some rethinking. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I want to bake that out, but I'm not gonna waste too much time on it. Build a Flappy Bird clone, but the Flappy Bird character is an STL file that the user uploads into the app. It's all self-contained in an HTML file, JavaScript, or just say JS, CSS, no external dependencies or API calls. Characters and STL file. Okay, it is a 3D. Okay, let's try this one. So this time I'm going to have it upload a STL file because I have STL files on the desktop. I tried to do another one where you could blow up an STL file, and it was not having it. I tried and tried and tried. It was not working well at all. We'll see here. I'm focused on a 2D silhouette extracted from the STL data. Interesting. So I may want to adjust that a bit. There we go. Oh, did I not? I thought I selected canvas. I forgot to select canvas. I hate when I do that. Because then it creates the make the experience 3D. Let me go ahead and do this. Let me stop you. Make the experience fully 3D. Okay. Now let's see what happens. I kind of changed the direction there. So now I said, okay, make it 3D. We'll see what it comes up with. Sometimes I let it get creative. I mean, I have the idea. Could it build nefarious code? Sure, it could. Anything's possible. I mean, I'm sure there are guardrails on these LLMs. Specifically the ones that I'm using. I actually had an idea for a platform that I ran past a friend Pixel to create and reboot Locker Gnome on it. So while we're waiting for everything to build, let's go ahead and read our computer terminal. Oh, hang on, we need a new one. I nailed down one of these panels was dogging the system, and it took me a while to like find it and get rid of it and replace it. It took me a long while. Flappy Bird, choose your STL file. Okay. So what STL file are we going with? We'll go with the Darth Vader TIE Fighter. Open, start game. Oh. Okay, play. You're not letting me play. It's not even letting me play. Just loads the STL and then starts and stops and says play again. Do I have anything in the console? I think I do. And it should work there within the browser. So I'm not going to worry about downloading yet. All right, let's see what happens. It is building. Look at this. This is where I say Gemini, and again, it may make a liar out of me here. This is where I've been really impressed with Gemini. Used it to build a chat relay system, work well enough, but not find it the easiest way to use. Yeah, you know, we're still. The thing is, we are still in the early stages. Virtual Boy style, yeah, or Game Gear style even. Okay, the interface on this is really bad, but it's okay. Choose file, start game. Oh my god, where'd it go? Where's the freak? I'm bouncing it around. That's interesting. Oh, I can't. Yeah, okay. Make it a 2D side scroller, but with 3D elements instead, like the classic Flappy Bird game. Okay, we're gonna have to adjust that a bit. Let's see what happens over here. Much better interface. It did not like, wow. Okay. We're started. Okay, we're going to do a Star Destroyer this time. Start game. Did not like it. Did not like it for the same reason. Okay. You're right. Let me debug this. Good, you debugged that, dude. So even as crappy as that was, it didn't quite, I needed to be more specific in my prompting. And I may need to restart the whole thing. Saying, okay, let's start this again. Change from this to that. Moves the camera along the y-axis. Yeah, because I'm going to like a sideways scroller. That's probably what I need to be more specific about. I'm going to give Claude one more chance. This isn't even the thing I wanted to build. I wanted to build a Tetris clone. Oh, dude, it's crazy. I feel so creative, Nick. I'm so excited. Every day I'm just like, God, what could I build today? What could I build? Modify the game to be a 2D side scroller. Uses 3D models for the bird and pipes. Creating a 2.5D effect. There we go. Bird's primary movement will be vertical. There we go. Horizontal screen position, depth of position relative to the camera's line of sight. Perfect. Fixed. Pipe movement. Pipes will generate off screen. Okay. Now, let's make this immersive and pick up the design to be far less archaic. What would you call it? Very, very plain. I have a feeling as it's coding, it's going to make it very plain. I was mentioning to someone today, having a conversation with them, saying, I'm constantly ideating. I'm constantly thinking, like, God, what could I do? What could I make? And that's exactly why building the arcade is fun. It's like, okay, what can I put in there? Like, you can check there. If you only checked last week, you know, now there's an alien thing. Maybe you missed the 3D, the STL loader. Maybe you missed the Star Wars crawl generator. I mean, maybe you missed half these things. But my hope is like every couple of days or so, at least once a week, adding something new. You know, and then within a year's time, I'll have at least 50 new things that, you know, anybody who, you know, wants to browse can just come in and just, some of them are creative. Some of them are, I don't have a lot of games yet. I've got a few productive things. Most of the things I'm having fun with are the creative elements. And I probably need to be doing, you know, far more games. The ASCII art one was a lot of fun to do. I admit. That was a lot of fun to do. By the way, I'm still having problems with my Bamboo printer. If there are any Bamboo people who know Bamboo printers, I am having a problem. Okay, let me see here. We'll try this now. Start game. Yeah, it's okay, so it's kind of got it. Yeah, but it's not getting what it is that I wanted it. Yeah, so I feel like we're gonna try this again. I made it more complex by saying choose an STL file. Won't even let me choose an STL. Yeah, okay, we're gonna start over again. We're gonna give it much better prompting here. Okay, so we'll say new point 2.5D. I feel I can restart with this. Create. Create. Why am I in caps? Create a Flappy Bird clone that is still a sideways scroller, but uses an uploaded STL file as the avatar character instead of a bird. Elements are 2.5D-ish. Okay, let's try that one. Must work only in a single HTML file. JS, CSS. Design must be immersive and feeling like a compelling video game to jump in and play right away. Performance must be paramount. Okay, there we go. Got a little more specific. And to be fair, let's see how we're doing over here. Yeah, I didn't even... All right, Claude, I'm going to give you a chance too. Since we're trying this again, we're iterating, we're trying a different prompt. Messing with the glitch ASCII art. I told you, dude. That's just AI and HTML. I told you. It was so much fun to build. What Nick's talking about, the ASCII art pixel glitch. You upload a photo or an image. Like this is the one I've got on the desktop right now. And then you can like zoom in, you can pan around, you can change character spacing, character size, the set, character set. And then the cool thing is you can export it as a PNG file or a text file. You can go full screen with it. You can randomize all the settings, which is fun too. Like there's more of a classic ASCII art, right? Change all the color, contrast, etc. Well, right now I've got a different. I was choosing a different art style, so I had the image adjustments nerfed for that. But look, I mean, it's cool. You can export a PNG with it. Isn't that wild? Chris Perillo's Pixel Glitch ASCII Art Studio. It's pretty fun. I'm telling you, it's all AI and vibe coding right there. That's the kind of thing that I've been doing. This is Nick. That's the idea. Is that it's just we're bouncing creativity off of each other here. Oops. Okay, player controls character, STL file. Smooth gameplay and performance. Upload your own 3D model to be the start of the game. That's what I want. So, code sets up a complete Flappy Bird. Okay, how do I load a? That did not work. This is all I see. Okay, it needs to be debugged clearly. What does my browser console say? Doesn't really say anything. Huh. Is that right? No. Okay, this is all I see. Oh, okay, here we go. Did a better job with the interface. This is Claude. We're going to go ahead and give it... I guess I can't do that. Star Destroyer. Uncaught error. It did not like that. Okay. Looks like the main UI elements are not showing up. You're only seeing the score in background. Small error. Right, it's good. But see, look, this is what I was saying earlier. Google updates the whole damn file. Like it starts all over again. Which to me is just a massive waste of resources. Wow. For the past 3 years, I've been following along, but not like this. Being able to create my own apps. And if I cared about Flappy, or who knows where this is going to go, but I would probably double down on it. Hey, Mo, thanks again for the comments on the recent vlog. Appreciate you welcoming Gretchen. Very much so. Have you listened to her music, dude? Have you listened to Gretchen's music? Okay, here I go bragging about my girlfriend. She's got her own website, Gretchen Yanover, but if you go over to Spotify or YouTube Music, whatever, I like her Spotify library because it's got Bridge Across Sound, which is my favorite album of hers. And then my favorite song is Lighthouse. So you can find, that's not on this album. In this album, Risoluto is probably my favorite, although they're all... there's Lighthouse right there on Bow and Cello. That was her first. So anyway, give her a listen. She's beautiful. She's an amazing human being. She's incredible, and she's an outstanding artist. Like, oh my God, just breathtaking. Okay, so we got our code. Let's see if this works. That looks like crap, but let's just see if it works. Model loaded, get ready to fly. Oh, God. Oh, crap, I died. Okay, but let's make the model spin so we can see the whole thing, and let's make those pipe more 3D looking. Moreover, let's not have the mouse click or screen tap jump the character so far, because this is difficult to time to survive in terms of survival. Okay, there we go. Now, trying the STL file over here. Uncaught error. Okay. Claude Hopper. Yeah, the interface is definitely not okay. Not great, but I feel we can build with this design. I want to do way more with STL files. I'll just say that. Could it to be easier? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it needs to be a lot more. Like, this is way too freaking hard. I'll call it Flappy STL. Flappy 3D, Flappy, I don't know, Flappy 3M, I don't know what we'll call it. I am 3D printing something right now, and then you filament. And now we gotta wait. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't that bad. Okay, so let's go with the Vader. Okay. Oh! Ah! It's cool. It's got a little. Ah! Jumps. Jump. What do I call it? Let's rotate the avatar in all directions randomly, like it's out of control, and this gameplay needs to be a lot more playable. Easy. Press to jump or click to jump is still moving. Okay. Lap strength still needs to be decreased. Can we increase the avatar and lower, or can we increase the avatar size as well as the gaps in the pipes and make them look more like 3D printing nozzles that come to a point instead? You may have to research what a nozzle looks like. There we go. Iterating. We're iterating. Here we go. Still have yet to get this one to work. Oh my Jesus! How? What? Oh, gee, what the? Oh my God, Claude! What the hell? What the? What is this? What the hell is this, Claude? Have you ever look at that? Look at my score! Look at you! Look at. Let's see if I get the cadence. Hang on. What? Here we go. I got the cadence. Look. That's Claude's idea. For, as much as we need to adjust the Gemini code, Wow, Claude, like I said, Claude has yet to impress me. Yet. I know people are going gaga over Cursor and all that, and I'm like, yeah, dude, I ain't seeing it. Not seeing it at all. Man, y'all want to play with this? Hang on, copy. Oh, I can I give you I can publish it. There we go. Publish and copy link. If you want it, have at it. I'm done with it. All right, upload STL. Later. Okay, that's a little bigger. Okay, but at least I feel I can get it. But we need it rotating on all axes. They look more like spikes. Okay, hang on. The font doesn't feel very fun. The avatar needs to rotate randomly on all axes. And the avatar rotation needs to be continuous and not stop when tapping or clicking the button. Let's see here. Can we find a picture of a good nozzle? 3D printing nozzle. There we go. There you go. See if I find a good one. Oh, Jesus. Of course, the website I went to doesn't want me to download the images, but I could get fancy with the gauges, but I'm looking for a good one to model after. There we go. JPEG. Okay, that's fine. And this attached is what a nozzle looks like. It's not a spike. You can change the length of threading, but not the actual head. This can be recreated in CSS. Okay, there's my round of feedback. We may be doing a Flappy Bird clone tonight. The one I wanted to like basically do Tetris. That's what I was hoping to do. I don't know why I went off on this Flappy Bird thing. I've used a little bit of AI with 3D printing, not too much though. Not too much. Everything I'm doing is HTML because I understand it and it's executable, and I think anything beyond that for what I want to do, like the alien, the computer interface, anything that's not HTML would be overkill for me. I want people to immediately start playing it, right? Playing with it. There we go. So it described it. I've redesigned the pipe opticals. Slightly water shutter cylinder, hexagonal base, a small cone for the tip. There we go. So we gave it an example, multimodal, right? Now we'll see what happens. Ooh, there was a stray. Okay, now I like the font. There we go. I love that font. Okay. I guess I have to press the upload, but I needed to tell them to fix that too. Start destroyer, start game. Okay, those are the nozzles. But nozzles should be extending from off screen. The avatar is not always rotating in every axis, X, Y, and Z. What's another thing you could make faux threading on the nozzle base. There's one more thing I wanted to do. Commit. What was it? Oh, make it such that the user can just drag and drop an STL file onto the browser window to load it. We'll just copy this in here then. There's a type error. We'll just load it all in one. You got 29. Man, it's my Flappy Bird clone rules. Like, that would be like my idea of like a Flappy Bird clone on acid. My day was great. Thank you, Claude, for asking. Here's the Tetris thing that I want to update. I like the gameplay and options, but this Tetris clone needs to be radically redesigned and reimagined, and a new game mechanic added such that it's different and more compelling to play. Like mashing Tetris up with another type of game. Okay, we're gonna kick it up a notch. Claude, I'm gonna give you this to do. Okay, so we got the error. Oh wow, that was a fast fix. You can now drag and drop. Great, let's do that. There's another type error. Okay. We're gonna copy this. I don't want to start working on it. I want to test the rest of it. Ugh. Work. The interface when dragging and dropping an STL looks really weird. The bottom nozzles look fine, but the top ones need to be like mirror images of the bottom, styled the same from the opposite direction, and increase the width of the hexagonal nut. The STL really isn't spinning and wobbly the way it should be. All directions randomly spinning. Okay, let's try that. Got the error in there as well. All right, Claude, what are you working on over here? Aura blocks. Oh, Aura blocks is this. This was mostly not ChatGPT, which I'm not even trying. Oh wow, this does not work well. I mean, it works as a Tetris clone, and I may have to like restart the whole thing, but like I can't even move in that direction over there. So I feel like I need to like the whole thing needs to be redesigned. I love Tetris. I could play Tetris like all freaking day. So anyway, I want to try to do a redesign of Aura blocks, or make it like mashing it up with something else. So I don't know what Claude's going to come up with yet. Okay, let's see here. Go drop zone overlay. Now it's just all about fixing bugs, right? Hex nut width has changed. So we've got some nozzles. We've got the STL going. This might actually survive. Oops, sorry. Hey, Warlord. Good to see you. ChatGPT doesn't really impress me with code. I mean, I guess I could throw it at I could throw it at ChatGPT. Let's go here. So ChatGPT, OpenAI. Which model are we going to use? Let's do O4 Mini High. Aura blocks. Writer code using the canvas. I may just start it from scratch. You know what? I may just start it from scratch rather than giving it what I made, because I wasn't happy with what I made at all. All right, so nozzle positioning. I want to increase that hex nut too. And then sometimes if I get too far and it's not going anywhere, I said, please describe to me this game. And then I feed that description into a new, just starting over again, basically. Tetris meets tower defense. Okay. No, not what I need. Tetris roguelite. Random rooms. Rhythm actions. 3-match platformer puzzle. I don't know. I don't know if I like those mashups. Trying to go for something incredibly unique. There's ChatGPT again, which does work fast. I'll give it that. This is incomprehensible. But that's Claude. Claude has always been incomprehensible. Failed to edit. Thinking. What does it say? Landscape erosion? Psychic battles? Okay, I like that. Quantum uncertainty. I like... Let's build that in a single HTML file with Java, JS, CSS. Game synthesis. No. We're going with quantum uncertainty. Tetris and quantum mechanics. That's what we're doing. I see the error. There's an issue with the projectile velocity calculation. No, that wasn't it. Where the hell did it go? All right, dragging it. There we go. Start game. Nozzles are still very wrong. Nozzles are still designed improperly and still placed improperly, and the wobble of the avatar is still very much off. Just telling it what I see. Okay, start defense. Yeah, I don't like where this is going. Okay, we're going to preview this. Okay. Collapse quantum block when it flickers. But it's not, hasn't flicked. Oh, what the hell? Collapse. Oh, what happened? Fix bug. Quantum uncertainty. And it's just... This is where Gemini starts getting stupid. This is where sorry, I forgot to unload that comment. This is where it starts getting stupid. It's starting to repeat bugs, and where in some cases it's better just to start over again. We'll see if we can get it to a working state, though. Okay, I don't like that. Let's create a Tetris clone with compelling gameplay and design, though with an iterative challenge option. Let's make it playable and different than most Tetris clones. I'm going to start this one again. There we go. Still working on you here, buddy. Something went wrong. Well, I'm spinning it. At least I could spin it to win it. But like I said, this is where Gemini starts to feel like it's stupid. This is where honestly, it's where I feel I need to start over. Like, I've got a good idea, but I need to start over. If I even continue with the Flappy Bird clone, which will be fun. No, but ChatGPT, did I not choose? Oh, I forgot to choose Canvas, didn't I? Tools. Render code. Design this to be very compelling to play. So again, yes, great. Great. Write it. Make it single HTML file. Keep it simple. In some cases, I just like letting it do what it wants to do and then going from there. I'll worry about the wobble later. Oh, there we go. Bottom nozzle, nozzle placement is fine, but the top one still isn't working well at all. Moreover, the spin of the avatar doesn't seem to be omnidirectional on all axes yet. That's it? Okay, preview. It's not working. I just see a white screen. Boy, Claude, impress me, please. Oh, there's an extra div. Great. That's... Don't you love it when a computer creates a syntax error? Discord? What do you got on Discord? I'm not checking right now, but that nozzle is not perfect, but the threading needs to be equidistant. Okay. Well, Gemini makes it sound like it's figured it out. That remains to be seen. Okay, here we go. Pure Tetris experience. Okay, let's play. Oh, wow. Crap. I can't. I mean, it is a Tetris game. I'll give it that. It's wild that you can even do what we're doing now. The fact that I vibe coded a Tetris clone at a basic level, I can't, like, it's not, the problem is I'm not on a I guess I'm not on a full desktop experience. I'm on a short experience. So like, okay. Can we bring controls closer to the gameplay area on mid-sized screens? Because see how I've got to scroll? Okay, so we're trying that. There we go. Fixed it. Oh! Still white. Like, what was I saying about ChatGPT and code a few minutes ago? What was I telling you? What did I tell you? Oh, God. These nozzles are still not correct. Nozzles may be various heights extending from the top or bottom of the screen. The format of the bottom nozzles seems fine. The hex nut does need to be wider, and the threading needs to be equidistant, but it's still better than the top nozzles, which are a total mess. You basically have to invert the bottom nozzle to the top nozzle design, with nozzle tips pointing at each other respective to their position on the screen, top or bottom. Rotation of the avatar is better, but not random on all axes yet. All right, here we go. Oh, that was worse. Okay, I can't even. Do I have to hit continue? And we still have a white screen. White. This is all I'm saying. Just white. Still a white screen over here. I do feel I want to keep coming back to this idea, and I feel that I can get there with Gemini. I do feel I can. Maybe I'll just focus on fixing the nozzle, then I'll worry about the but I told it I need it like different heights in order for this to work, and then we'll worry about the background. Yeah, Claude is just not. What is going on here? Oh my God! I finally in ChatGPT, even with this crappy. Where the hell did it go? Did you see the block fall? It just kept falling. It's gone. Challenge. That was with the challenge off. Oh my God. Stop. Preview. Let's try this again. Watch what happens. Okay, I can move it around. Watch it. Woo! There it goes. So that's ChatGPT's idea of a Tetris clone. I'll give Claude credit. Like, this is better. The interface seems unintelligible at my current resolution. Really? You won't let me add? Take a screen your ad. Oh. Upload a file. Okay. Keep the file. Don't ask me why I could not drag and drop it. This is not playable. I'm not gonna feed ChatGPT a whole bunch of stuff knowing full well that it's not. Okay, there are the nozzles. This is a horrible top-down nozzle. Not even close. And its placement is off as well, big time. I'm going to focus on the nozzle design. We can worry about colors later, theoretically. It's a game I'm going to like. You just vibe coded. All right, let's see what you got. I'll look in Discord here. Was it a 3D sim? I have not messed with 3D sims yet. I should, although I gotta be careful because I'll get motion sick with 3D sims. Here we go. So allegedly it's working on this. The only way this is going to work is if the nozzles look like nozzles, because that'll make it fun for the people who are into 3D printing. Unexpected token. I don't know what that means. Start. This is bad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, it's not playable. I can tell Gemini. I can do the same thing. I'll give Gemini that original prompt on canvas. The same prompt. Let me show you. Watch it make a liar out of me. Try fixing with Claude. Hey, it's stuck! Unbelievable. But it just looks like absolute trash. This looks like DOS Tetris. No complaints, like, you know, DOS was great back in the day, but I feel we've evolved. Challenge on. Okay, we're gonna turn on the. What happens when the challenge is on? The challenge is on. Oh, Nikes. Can I hold? Nikes. Crap. That was my fault. I cannot blame anybody else for being a bad Tetris player. This is the thing, man. When I see a Tetris game, I'm going to play it. Okay. It's very bare bones. Not impressed. Gemini is going. Chrono Tetris. Back here. Let's see if you figured it out. Let's see if have you figured out. Nope. Nozzles are still bad. Let me get. Oh, what the hell? I want to get a screen capture of that. Okay, you need to re-architect the positioning of both nozzles and understand that the top nozzle is inverse to the bottom one. You're not quite getting it. I think I may need to restart this if I continue it in a new chat. Chrono Tetris. What the that doesn't look like anything. This looks horrible. But at least it's kind of playable. Questionable interface. Yeah. Really? I can't. How do I rotate? It won't even let me rotate. Controls. Oh, W? I'm hitting W and it doesn't rotate. Okay, I'm done with you, dude. Now, let's design this like it's a modern game. See, it's going wider hex nut. I didn't say that recently. It's bad. It's gone. Okay. Describe this game, what it does, what it's supposed to do, what it's supposed to look like, how it's supposed to play, how it's supposed to work. Okay. I'm going to start it over because this is going nowhere. Okay, Chrono Tetris. What does Chrono Tetris do? What am I supposed to do apart from play Tetris? This is again in Gemini. It's a playable game, but like, what is it? It's classic mode, so maybe I need it. What's challenge mode? What's challenge mode? First steps. Okay. It's playable at least. It's workable. Maybe I will have to go back to... let's go over it. What's the challenge? There's no challenge. There's no challenge. Yeah, I don't know if I like that either. So we're going to upload a new one. There we go. Okay, so copy. I guess I can just say create, share, copy contents. Here we go. New chat. Okay. We are going to build a single web page app in HTML, JS, CSS. Okay. There we go. Starting over from scratch. You see what I did? I had to describe what I wanted to do. I'm going to see if I can build it from scratch. So I gave up on it, even though it's still in my history, right? It's still in my history, but it described it. So I'm going to see if we're going to start it. This is completely scratch. And I wasn't happy with Tetris at all on this. So let's try Flappy Bird over here. Sonnet. I'm definitely not happy with ChatGPT. Writer code. Can I? Is that? I wish I could copy formatting between all of them because, dude, this is a great outline. There we go. It's in Canvas. Let's see here. Fascinating project. There we go. Build it. So I want you to do. I want you to build it. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it didn't. But at least it's kind of got the nozzles better. Nozzles aren't positioned at the edge. Always positioned. Model seems to be way out of view when I first clicked. Nozzles aren't emanating from the 0 point border, top or bottom. I would say this isn't as immersive as it could be. Right. But at least I feel like it's got the nozzle pointing the right way. And it could be that I over-engineered it too. Upload STL. It doesn't like it when I do that. Fix the bug. Here I was wanting to do Tetris, and instead I'm going Flappy Bird. Dang it. Hey, Chris. Just vibe coding. Tell me about it, Shane. Hey, do you know much about bamboo stuff? Because I'm running into a problem again with the X1 carbon. I don't know what the hell it is. But I thought I knew what it was, but when I looked at it, that wasn't the fix. We're vibe coding a few different things. Is it going to work now? No, doesn't work. 2 messages. I want to refresh. Stop. Preview. Fix bug. So it's creating bugs that I'm asking it to fix. Isn't that funny? Upload STL. Ooh, start game. I don't like the interface at all. There's an error in it too. And we are now recoding this. Floppy STL. So it thinks it's done. Claude thinks it's done here. Claude doesn't even come close to working. I don't even know why I try in Claude anymore. Or ChatGPT either. Gemini has been the only thing that's produced anything close to being workable. At least the nozzle positioning is fine. Okay, so the aspect ratio of the model seems to be stretched rather than 1-to-1. The gameplay area is not immersive. hide that, sorry. And I still can't properly control the character in any way. Look at normal Flappy Bird research normal Flappy Bird mechanics. The nozzle hex nut could be wider too. See attached idea. Okay. We've got something at least closer to what it is that I want. If I can get that, the character control under control. And I can always go back to the other one, but the other one was caught. The other one was caught with a horrible design with that the top nozzle. It wasn't working. Yeah, I gave up on you, dude. That's not good. Okay, now I want to give, that's Flappy Bird. I want to give Google Gemini, that I'm a huge fan of, the Aura blocks. Let's redesign this. So I gave it the code. I'm just asking for a redesign, and maybe that'll make me happy, as opposed to having to start over all over again. Thank you, TLB. Dude, I've been having issues. I posted on Twitter. Grok works, but it's a little, it reminds me of ChatGPT in terms of how it does things. Honestly, out of all of the development tools that I've used, I keep coming back to Google Gemini over and over and over again. Okay, it's doing Aura blocks. Great. Now we do the game according to how you explained it. So this is the original, right? Here, let's move that there. Oh, got an error already. Wow. Good job creating an error. That's what I do. I create errors. This is Aura blocks, which is, it is kind of playful. It just needs more, it needs a redesign. The mechanics were working just fine though. Sure, ChatGPT, go ahead and fix that bug. So we're going back to the original. There's upload STL hero. Oh, it did not like that at all. Oh, because that's, of course, it's working. I thought it was ready. Oops, my bad. I can't even... It won't even... ChatGPT is choking. Yep, my purging values are 0, Shane. So that's not it, and I don't know what it is. I thought about upgrading to the AMS 2. I don't know if that... I don't think it's an AMS problem, though. Next thing I'm going to do is start the STL all over again in a new 3MF, even though that's the way it was in the beginning, and seeing what happens. Upload STL. Wait, hang on. Boop. Start game. This is the first one. See, it's still screwed up the nozzles. Nope. Nope, you still screwed up the nozzle design. Holy. So what we can do is we can copy out what we've got here and go into another session, because I don't think this is fixable. I really don't. I'll give it one more chance to fix it, but I don't think the original one is fixable. Upload your hero. Okay. Ooh. Character mechanics are poor. This is unplayable because of that. Here. The character avatar STL object is better in the attached HTML, but you've done the game okay, so I'm giving it some code to compare it against, maybe poisoning it. I don't know. Engage. Okay. There's bar blocks. Oops. But I don't like how so it's designed a little better. I like that. Could we make the pieces pulsate independently? Could the game area fill to its borders? Rather than their being inner margin padding within that area. I'll amp up the challenge soon. Let me see if I can nail the design aesthetic here first. Okay, so that's being recoded. This one I think is done. This I can't use. This one I think is screwed. Yeah, it's done. This is not. That's not going to work because it's never going to fix that top one. It's never going to fix it. I can tell you that. Having used Google, oh my God, OMG, fix the avatar usability. I have no other, it's like the mechanic is just so far off. The design is perfect. We're going to iterate the Tetris. ChatGPT is just still creating bugs and fixing them. I did have a purge tower, yes, but it didn't work. Everything was defaults. I've been running defaults. I don't screw with those numbers all that much. Okay. This is our base. Got a new comment on the newsletter. Okay. New avatar rotation mechanic. No. It's the avatar is completely out of whack entirely. cool avatar mechanic needs to be redone entirely. It's not working at all for the Flappy Bird mechanic. And this is another instance where I may have to take the code and go with a new instance. I've done this before. Okay, this is better. This is better, but this is better. But the avatar needs to spin in all directions, axis, X, Y, Z, oops, steadily, not, and the sideways scroll needs to happen at a slower speed. Moreover, there needs to be more distance between the top and bottom nozzles, and the nozzle color needs to be lighter, more gray than black. Okay, I feel we're getting somewhere here. All right, aura blocks. No, that's not. That's out of perspective. The Tetris board seems out of perspective. Squished. There are black vertical bars flanking it inside. Okay, that might be fixed. Moreover, we'll get to the design. The design itself still seems routine, plain, simple, not engaging or glowing or fun. I'm giving it some kind of direction. Oh, we have six errors. Hey, this is I'm done with ChatGPT. I'm done. Who mentioned ChatGPT? This is why I always go back to Gemini. I always go back to Gemini. The rotation of the object is always at a fixed point. You keep spinning it off the fixed point. See if that figured it out. See if you fixed it then. Oh, I'm telling you, it's just going to get better and better and better. This is what I don't understand, Shane. I'm just going nuts. You want to know what I'm doing? Like, I'm having fun doing this. I want to get this to work. I want to get the Tetris clone. Something good for a Tetris clone. And use screenshots. That's the thing. With Gemini, use screenshots, because right there, you see right here, it'll tell you. It'll like, it'll say, oh, this is what I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. So tonight we're going to try to do a Flappy We're gonna try to do a flappy. There we go. Look at that. Okay. To the left margin of the viewport, and there needs to be a wider gap between the top and bottom nozzles, and I can't seem to effectively clear the nozzles, first set of nozzles, because the collision area seems to be too broad for the nozzle, even though I'm not touching it. There's also a floating black rectangle in the middle of the game area. Okay. All right, Aura. Ooh. Ooh. I like that, except that's cool. Except I don't, the whole, I need to change that. I don't like the, it's a weird perspective. Better, but the whole screen seems to be glowing white gray. What about the game grid itself glitching? Moreover, the pieces grid don't seem to be on a perfect square ratio. Still feels squished. This time vertically squished. Not a good feel. The background might pulsate differently, though, behind the gameplay area. We don't need the gigantic title at the top of the screen. People know what they're playing. Let's give a little padding at the bottom of the viewport. Buttons. Restart text on the button seems like it's too big for this button space allotted. Okay, a lot of feedback there. Back to Flappy Bird. Here we go. We got it. Oh, I think we got it. Look at this. Oh, we got it. I think we did it. Except I got too close. Collision sensitivity. Okay. Okay. Collision sensitivity needs to be dramatically decreased because I keep crashing even though I'm not. Okay. Nozzle gap could be a tiny bit wider. Make the player avatar color. Oh, let's see. Let's see, what else can I do? Collision bounding box itself. Okay. Needs to be incredibly tight. There we go. Floating black rectangle. Okay, there we go. What else am I missing here? Do that. It's rotating. But it's crashing. Okay, so if we tighten that up, I think we got a flappy STL. Hey, Greg, have you seen what I've been working on? Look at all these things that I've created. Well, here, look at all these things that I've done over the past couple of weeks. Couple of weeks, Greg. And right now, I'm doing an STL Flappy Bird clone for people who love 3D printing. It's actually kind of funny. And working on Tetris clone. So a Flappy Bird clone and a Tetris clone. And then I don't know if I like the text overlays yet, but I'll work on it. Like as soon as I got like the mechanics down, then I'll worry about the design. Oh, here we go. Okay. Ooh, I like the glitching. Increase the glitching frequency. Increase the glitching frequency, including messing with the XY view to better throw the user off. Bottom padding should be equidistant. Ooh, I did spell that right. To top padding for parity. Nuke the white gray glow because it's on top of the entire experience and not at the bottom, and it doesn't look good. Come up with a different visual experience. Randomly glow light like disco visual experience behind everything at the lowest possible layer. Okay, iterating, trying STL here. See what we got. Got the nozzles. Oh, I got through two. This is so amusing to me. This is so amusing to me. Hey, from Argentina, thanks. Good to see you. Oh, I just love this stuff. Okay. Keep decreasing the player's affection collision box. Far more. Slightly increase the nozzle gap. Now, brighten the nozzle color a bit more. Seems a bit dark. Increase the spacing. Let's make the threading on the nozzles a bit more apparent, like a screw would look. Moreover, the base needs to be widened a bit. Base of the nozzle needs to be widened a bit. Can we do a parallax effect of a grid behind as a background? Creating a depth effect behind everything of it, like a as we scroll. Okay, iterating design, perfect square blocks, aspect ratio, new background, disco, glitching frequency, blue viewport glitch. I'm getting closer to what I want with aura blocks. This is iterating. This is what I've been enjoying doing. I mean, apart from like the alien. Okay, Greg, if you do not love the alien technology interface, I'd be surprised, because it's just too awesome. I can't click that link. What do you got? Pixels? Did you iterate? Oh, alien. Oh, cool. That's neat. Hang on. What was your... what was the what was the prompt behind this? I don't know if what I want to do with this is, instead of a plane, I fell off the cliff. I want to create like a land speeder. on this. I don't know what I gotta be careful with that, because I get dizzy. Seriously, even with 2D games, I get dizzy. Get the STL that I gave you? Well, I just get dizzy with those kinds of things. Okay, here we go. Upload your STL. Click ready. Here we go. See, it's got to be playable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got to be... Oops. Okay, there we go. Tighten the player collision box even more. Okay. Ooh. Don't like it when I see an error here. I have an example STL file that I could load, but player collision box. Requiring the nozzle to mesh closer for a collision to register. Okay. Thread texture. Closer together. Parallax background color, grid color. Okay, here we go. We're getting closer with the Flappy STL. I'm very happy with Flappy STL. I don't know what we're gonna call the son of a gun, but I feel we're getting there with aura blocks. I feel we can redesign this thing. This was a surprise. I was not expecting a Flappy clone. No, but the parallax works very, very well. Oops. If it hits the top or bottom, okay. Decrease the player even more further. 0.020. Wait. Increase size of the player avatar a bit. Okay, there we go. Getting there. Still coding or recoding the Tetris game there. Tap, click, space to restart. Then we'll worry about the design elements soon enough. I'm trying to narrow, but it's like it's very. The nozzles are. Look at that! Oh my god! This is just. If the 3D printing community does not love this, Maker Deck. What do I call it? The Maker Deck. Flappy. Okay. Bullet STL. That one. It's just funny. Okay. The scene background should be dimmer, as should the grid color. Accordingly, or green, but much more dim. The player avatar can be bigger. Thread texture can be closer by 30. Put the score in the upper right, and just the score, no label. If the avatar hits the top or bottom of the screen, bounce it back up to Let me see if I can get this. I don't want to play with mechanics yet. Just trying to get this right. Hey, no more. Ari, I have to be careful with a lot of those games because I'll get dizzy. What do I call it? Maker Deck something. Maker Deck. What's a Flappy Bird? But it's like it's a Flappy STL Maker Deck. Flap. I don't know what to call this thing. I feel I'm getting close to saving this out. By the way, the Flappy Bird clone. Okay, here we are with the R blocks. There we go. Okay. Oh shit, that's not good. Fix that error. I'm feeling better about this Tetris clone, big time. Keep dimming and filling that green parallax background effect. What is the collision? Collision be increased slightly from where it is now. No. Okay. You know, I don't know, SYK. Maybe I just have to find the right person. Hey, Michael. Dude. I have not seen you for... Are you into 3D printing, Michael? I haven't seen you in ages. Oh my god, it is so good to see you. It is so good to see a familiar face. Or at least a name. Oh my god. Oh my god. As I'm dying here. It's incredible what I've been able to do in just like 2 weeks time, right? Create all these interactive fun experiences. Like this one, to me, I don't know. I think the pinnacle is this alien, random alien computer terminal thing, which kind of went a little. People on Reddit in the vibe coding subreddit kind of flipped out over it. Like, dude, hang on, is this open source or whatever? Like, I don't know. Sure, I'm not even thinking about any of that. All right, let's see how we're doing over here. We had that error. Okay, let's increase. I feel we can increase the glitchiness. Let's increase the glitchiness frequency and impact. Also, make sure that the containers attached are properly centered and we can actually see the pieces inside of them as opposed to hardly perceiving them at all according to the current screenshot. Okay. Upload STL. Here we go. Oh! Crap. I had a feeling we'd be running into bugs. Increase the bleeps, the sweeps, and the creeps. Alright, you spaceball. To me, it always comes down to knowing the right person. It's never the position, right? It's knowing the right person. I may have to roll back if this doesn't work. Because we're getting to that point. I should probably save out, huh? Because this is where it starts getting, like, really complicated, like, overthinking problems. And you have to kind of save out. Or a block. Cyberpunk Overdrive. It's overthinking. This always worries me. When it's like thinking. And I may have to roll back. Because it was kind of working before. Rotation of the object decay over time. Rotation of the object. Increase flap. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. Right now, I was trying to like adjust. I mean, the mechanics I feel are solid. The design, I'm not happy with the threading on the nozzles. That's primarily what I was trying to adjust, and then it decided to like throw this whole new bug into the works. So I may roll back to the previous version on it, at least to have something to start from again. And I'm still not happy with a lot of these error messages, but just it's working. That's the thing. is it is working. And it wasn't at the beginning when we started this, it was like not doing well. And I had to like copy the code out and compare it to, I had to copy the code out saying, redesign this. It redesigned it, but I said, but then use the mechanics from the old or the original HTML. So I kind of combined the two. Okay, let's see what we got here. Please work. There we go. Okay, we're working again. But I want the collision's not too bad. We'll forgive him. I feel that 0.25 is a good split the difference. Okay, I do want to increase the threading. So maybe, okay, so it did that fine, but wait. It did fix that. Okay, I didn't see the parallax. There we go. Parallax has to be completely refreshed. Okay, but player collision scale set to 0.15. I feel like splitting the difference. Y increment adjusted Y6. Keep decrease the threading spacing. Dramatically. On the nozzle base. This is exactly how Skynet started. Okay. You'll be able to play all these games. Everything that I'm doing here, y'all will be able to play. In fact, while I'm at it, let me go ahead and copy the contents out to Flappy. I don't know what the hell I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it MakerDeck something. MakerDeck Flappy. I gotta call, what do I call it that's fun and functional? Because it all comes, anything 3D printing, 3D object, I want to lead back to MakerDeck. MakerDeck, because you can go to makerdeck.rocks, and that, I think that leads you to the space thing that I created, right? On makerdeck.rocks. I'm pretty sure it goes here. I can run the demo, right? It goes here. So if I go to makerdeck.rocks, yeah, it goes here. Okay, so that's makerdeck.rocks. Okay, now back to our problems at hand. Apparently we've got more bugs to debug. I've copied out MakerDeck. What do I want to call it? What's a 3D printing term that sounds like Flappy? Slicey? MakerDeck slicey file? Slicey file? I'm gonna call it game over screen dialogue should just be print again. There we go. Print again. Player collision scale. Got our nozzles. Got the threading changed. Increase avatar size slightly. What else do I want to do? So print again. Print again. Okay, Let's try this. And it's still recoding the that error on the Tetris clone. I'm trying to get those threads closer, man. I may have to make them sharper too. It's just so stupid. It's just so dumb. It's funny. I don't know. It kills me. It kills me to think that I'm making all this. It's enthralling. It's enthralling that tonight, getting through and just not even expecting to do a Flappy Bird clone, not sure what it was going to be, and creating this and getting my Tetris clone in a position where I wanted it to be. Again, I showed you. I've tried the other tools. I'm telling you, Google Gemini kicks ass. Not perfect, but like Google Gemini is my go-to tool easily. Oh, my girlfriend's on her way over too, which is amazing. Avatar size. There we go. I'm going to change this too. And that's bigger. Yeah, I feel I can get closer. Okay, so player collision box 2.10. Oh, wait. To 0.1. Okay, so I feel. Oh, wait, no, actually, 0.5, so 0.2. Threading is way too far apart. So either your numbers or implementation is off. I say set it to y equals 20. Okay. So we'll increase those. Okay, so we'll increase that to 20. And move the green upload STL button because it's redundant. Change upload your STL hero to upload your STL hero to upload your STL hero upload your STL file. dragging an STL file, dragging a file onto the screen. Change the visual and drag. I can't change the visual and drag that the orange dashed line is on all sides. Okay. When the file is dragged on or uploaded, immediately start the game when the player avatar hits the top or bottom of a screen during gameplay. Bounce it back to the middle. This is where I start getting no need for the ready to fly tap, click, space to start screen. Oh, wait, hang on, I gotta. Under that, choose give a but that. Under that, give a button that says give an option that says hero run load demo hero. Load default hero. Under that, give an option that says load default hero. Start screen needs to have title. Maker deck flippy off. Maker deck flippy off. I don't know. That's horrible. I can't go with flippy off. Floppy catty. That's not a bad idea. I am coding. Hey, Radar Cornflakes. Yeah, I'm coding via AI chat. Start screen needs to have the title. Maker deck. Flappy. Maker deck flapament. Instead of filament, flapament. Okay. This one's gonna be a long. Okay, so let me go ahead and copy the contents out. This is where I'm making a lot of adjustments. So I'm copying and pasting out just in case. Still not happy with that thread texture spacing. It's generating all the things. I was basically telling it to do, making adjustments with design and whatnot. In Radar Cornflakes, this is, if you're curious, this is where I've been posting a lot. Well, pretty much all of everything I've been generating. All right, wait, what the? Fix another damn error. I haven't been able to get into the Tetris game. Oh, crap. Okay, no, it did close. Okay. Hopefully we can get past this error that it's running into. Threading texture. It took all my feedback. Let's see how it did. We're calling it flapament. Instead of filament, it's flapament. Because I said so. That's why. Hopefully it's... It's coding. It's going. See, again, it's the syntax errors. Hopefully, over time, Google and all the platforms will get better at taking what it is that you want to do and making it work, right? So what you're seeing is basically behind the scenes to everything that you can play with on the arcade right now over on Perillo.com. God help you if you can't spell my name yet. Okay, there we go. I can't. Whoa. Okay, that's default hero. I'll get in and fix that, don't worry. Okay, we're doing well. I'm still not happy with the screw though. Oh shit. Okay. Checking the mechanics. Okay. Flapament should appear on two separate lines. Drag your STL hero file here. And load default hero should be reformatted to appear same. Should be play default hero. I'm trying to make the UI cleaner for these options. Drag your same line. Maker deck flapament. Right corner of the game should be a maker deck link that goes out to maker deck. I need to go to the bathroom too, but is still way too broad, and I can't get it to actually look like threading no matter what number I set it at. Copy contents, we're calling it Flappament. Is play default 0. Play demo model. Okay, texture spacing. How else am I doing here? There's the Darth. This is just so stupid. Two, 5. I have to pee, and then I'll be back. Is this fixed yet? Oh my god, this looks. What the hell happened? This is where I'm like, what the hell happened? So I took a screen grab. You see, this is multimodal, right? You see what I'm saying? Yikes, it says. Yikes. All right, there we go. Give me a second. I'm going to pee. I'll BRB. My girlfriend's here as well, so I'm probably going to be wrapping up soon. There goes the dog. Okay, so that works. That works. I don't like how that looks, though. Collision scale okay? Okay, yeah, it's collision scale's okay, so. Sometimes when the avatar hits oh, probably because I'm clicking and it's hitting print again. Yeah, that's what it is. Thought I heard a ninja. I thought I heard a ninja. Come over here. Here, play my game. Play my game. I gotta get the screw nozzles fine, but like, okay. So what you do is you drag. Watch. Okay. So watch. So you can play. Here, sit down. Sit down. I am live. Play. Okay. So press play demo or play demo model. Okay, and then click the buttons. Click the button to get it.
Which button?
the mouse.
Okay. Oh, to get it to
get it go between.
Okay.
That's a big model, but
okay.
Yeah. You made it through the first one.
Okay.
It's a Flappy Bird clone.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay, good.
It's a 3D printing Flappy Bird clone. Anyway, that's what I
Okay,
can do.
carrying on.
This and Tetris. Okay. You good? Sure. I made mushrooms. I'll wrap up soon. Okay. All right, I'll be back. Okay. So, demo model needs to be a little smaller. Demo cube needs to be a little smaller. I don't like. Okay, your STL hero model here should be regular text next to a or and then a play demo model. In the same format and design as all in the same line, even if we have to shrink the font size. Okay. Alright, R blocks, here we go. Whoa. Okay, I like the glitch. I don't know why I'm seeing this. Doesn't need to be there. Increase pitch frequency. Make the background like of completely behind everything, like disco lights are all over it. Including well behind the game grid area. Let's see. Yeah, my girlfriend's not a video game. She's not an electronic person. Also, I do not fault her for that. Okay. Purple. Okay. Cleaning that stuff up and make it flap a minute. So I'm going to shrink this size. Yeah, I don't like. Okay, multimodal. white button thing. What did it say about white button? Oh, no. There should never be mobile control buttons in any way or container for them. Everything should be driven by touch screen, touch, or mobile experiences, unless a keyboard is present. That's what it is doing. Okay, text wrapping, switch frequency, increase view. I see nothing as the background right now. So I'll have to tell it that. Okay. And I may be saving out tonight and continuing to work on it tomorrow. Now that the girlfriend is here. I feel I've made significant progress for the Flappament, MakerDeck Flappament clone and Aura blocks. Although we maybe call it, I don't know if I'm going to call it Aura blocks, but I'll call it something else. We'll get there. We're getting there. Made us a fun Tetris clone. It's all about increasing the fun on the arcade. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in. If you're going to fade out, I'm going to bring up the Arc browser, which I have set for MakerDeck printing and my normal thing. Oh, shit. Sully rated and I missed him. Oops. My bad. Oops. There we go. Yeah. Media style. Balance lin. I'm getting my regular Twitch stream going here. Thank you. Next one, Thursday probably. And thank you, Shane, for being here as well. Okay, is that where MakerDeck Flappament? Instead of decrease, also decrease the size of the demo model. Ah, crap. Trying to get this freaking nozzle design. It's freaking driving me up the freaking wall. And this is about it. This is my last round of. Okay, I'm gonna wrap up because I'm just gonna keep iterating and saving out as I go. But I'm going to keep streaming. I'll be back again Thursday night for a live chat of whatever the hell it is that I'm going to be vibe coding. So I will talk to you soon. Thank you for hanging. Thank you for all your support in whatever ways you see fit to give it. I'm having fun. I'm having a blast. And you'll be able to play these things as soon as they're done. As soon as they're done. I'm working on it. I'm creating something that's going to be fun and compelling. The Alien... that's already online, the Maker Deck Space Time, but the Alien computer thing is already online. You can play with it over there on the arcade. It's right there. I mean, if you hit refresh, it's somewhere else. But there will be 2 new things coming onto the arcade soon. These 2 games. So I will see you on the flip side.